here we go for the first part of this project, where we had to explain to some user or somebody how to use the Microsoft Office 2013 Word and Excel. The first part is working with Excel, so we go and find the document into your document on the T drive at school. So there we go. So the video might not be as good as I wanted, because the voice is not fitting with what we see on screen. We had an issue with the video accelerating toward the end. So let's see what we can do with that. So here we go, Green Valley Data. This is the spreadsheet that we will use to work in this video. Now we can see that we have to save the spreadsheet under a macro enabled workbook format, and to modify the name, so we will be able to work with macro. Now we can see that we can't modify anything in the spreadsheet because the sheet is protected, so we have to go on the review tab and to click on unprotect, and we have to enter a password. In this case the password is awareness, and then we can see that the workbook is not protected anymore, and that we can work and write and modify things on this spreadsheet. The other step is to go in the backstage view and click on option, where we will go in the customize ribbon tab, so we can adjust what tab will appear at the top of the spreadsheet. We click on the developer square to add a check mark in the square, and now we can see that the developer tab is now appeared, and that we can use Visual Basic, recurrent macro, and design mode, etc. in this part. So that's it for the developer tab. Now we can insert a new column by right clicking on column B and click insert, so the column will fit before the column B. So here it is. Now we can adjust the width of the column to 20, and after that we use the equal proper function in order to change the font of the cells B1 to proper. It means that the first letter of every word will be in capital letter. So here we go, we drag the little square till cells E25, so we see that there is two types of name: the first name first, and then the last name first, followed with a comma. So we will try and run macro in order to fix the things up. So we add four column after cell B. After column B, here I made a mistake. We are adding the column before column B, but this is not a real issue. We can manage to modify that. So then you go on developer tab, make sure that the use relative references is okay. So as we click on record macro, we have to enter the macro name. In this case it will be first name, and the shortcut will be Control F. Then the description of the macro will be macro splits the names for entries with the first name appearing first. So here we go. Then we click on cell B1, where we will find the total length of the A1 cell. So here we go. We click equal, LEN, open the parentheses, and then click on A1. It will give us the length, so in this case it's 15 points. After that we click on cell C1, where we will find the length of the text after the comma, after the space. So we type search, open the parentheses, and then we will type the space, comma A1. So here it is. The result will be 7. After that, in order to find what is the text after the comma, we will click on right, equal right, cell A1, comma, cell C1 minus cell B1 minus cell C1. I made a mistake here, related to the fact that our 4 columns were added at the wrong place. So here we go. After that we will find the other letter, so the letter at the left of the space. So here we use the equal left function. Here we go, cell equal left A1, comma D, comma C1 minus 1. So here it is. In order to modify the type of cells, we copy and paste the D1 and E1 cells under the value paste, so that the format of the cells will be under text instead of formula, including the equal right or equal left functions. So that's it for the Excel part. Our macro is over. We click on developer tab, and that's all for us. Okay, here we go with the word part and second part of the video. So first thing is to open a blank Word document. So we will start with that. We'll learn how to save your document into a template format. So save as, browse, and then you go to your location. In this case it will be my Z drive. Modify the file name. In this case it's video part 2, and the word type, so word template. So now we have a template. To modify the view, to make it the white of the page, we click on view and page white. We see that there is a multiple type of view that are available. Now to modify the size of the page where we will work, of the work area, we click on page layout, size, where we modify the width or the height of the page. In this case the height will be 4.75 points. So here we have our sheet, you can see, and then we will modify the margin of the paper. We click on page layout still, and then on margin, customize margin, and then we can type the size that we want. In this case we want the top to be 0.25, the bottom to be 0, and the left and right to be 0.5. Here we go, we click on OK, and everything is good. We have our margin. In order to change the theme of the work area, we go to design, and then theme is on the left, top left. We click on the arrow, and then all the different type of theme appears. So in this case we'll choose this theme. After that, if we want to change the page color, of the work. We stay on the design tab, and at the top right of the tab there's page color button on the page background button, and then when you click on page color, all your color appear, and you can only click on the right color to choose this one. So there we go. After we write some of the data that we want to appear on our sheet, so grants recycling service, saving energy and conserving natural resources for you. This is a survey, and there's a little information for the user. So here we go. Now we will modify the type of font, so it will be Copperlead Gothic bold and the size 28, and then we will modify also the height and the font of the second row, and that's how we do that. So I hope you are understanding well what I've explained in my 2 videos. Of course, the fact that the voice and the image was not at the same time is maybe annoying, but I've tried several solutions in order to fix the problem, and nothing seems to work, so I'll make sure that the next video will be better than this one. Thank you.